True life is that which is lived without fear. Find yourself, for that is the foreign treasure. Meditation is not a practice, it is an ethic. Love is a power that can overcome every obstacle. To find God, one has to travel within. Life is not a race, live it peacefully. God is hidden within every person. Awakening Him is the true sadhana. True love never ends, it passes with time. Love is true when there are no conditions attached to it. Every experience, bad or good, makes life deeper. Life is not a tragedy, it is a comedy. To live means to live with laughter. Truth is not something external to look for, it is within you. Love is when you accept someone the way they are, without seeking contact with their consent. Don't fear death. Death is the enemy who comes to teach you something. Accept him as a master. Meditation is the art that you awaken in the moment. Meditative living is real life. You become what you see. Your freedom is the greatest condition of marriage. There is only one way to live life, and that is to live fully. If you love someone, leave him to be free. If he comes back, he is dear. If not, he was never good enough. The problem is not whether God exists or not, the problem is whether you exist or not. The love within man is a little deeper. In the fortress itself he is unable to have the freedom of freedom. Religion is only a matter of the heart, not of worship and rituals. Ignorance is not darkness, but this blog is wisdom. Money is good, but it cannot be the goal of your soul. If you want to be happy, stop comparing yourself with writers. The true life is the one lived without fear. What is the purpose of your life? Only to know your true self. One who is comfortable with himself is truly free. Every child is an artist. The problem is whether we remain artists at large or not. The journey of self-realization is there, but it makes a complete ship. Whatever you do, do it fully. Happiness will be found, including the last. The past is gone, the future has no prospects. The truth is only in this moment. Love does not change the other person, it changes you. Find yourself, for that is the real treasure. True happiness in life is the reality of going beyond your limits. Live the time you have to the fullest. Don't be afraid of love, it is what seeks salvation. Life has no purpose, it is a journey. True friendship is that which is unconditional and without danger. You become what you nurture. If you are deprived of your present state, you are weak. Health is not only of the body, but also of the mind. Love cannot be defined, it can only be experienced. He who has lived without love has died. When you have given up your desire, then you can walk on the path. Peace comes when you stop being influenced by the words of the readers. Spirituality is not only in idols and mosques, but in every moment of your life. First of all, free yourself from the information of documents from your account for life. The curiosity to find out what is true is the real truth. Make yourself contemporary with nature, then you can find your real self. Happiness doesn't come from outside, it comes from within you. True happiness is what comes from your talent, not from will. Happiness has no goal, it is a journey. When you accept yourself, the world also finds happiness. Happiness is never found, it is always there. Happiness is in the natural state of every person, it just needs to be revived. When you maintain balance within yourself, happiness comes automatically. Happiness is the result of your living in the present. Friendship is the true art in simple nature. Happiness means living without any conditions. Happiness is when you love yourself. If you want to find happiness, try to give happiness. Never try to get happiness out of you, it is already inside you. Happiness comes when you stop trying to get a job. True happiness is only in Japanese college students who speak their hearts. You will feel happier the more you live with an open heart. Happiness is not a destination, it is a path of motion. True happiness is in miracles, and the star means to live without fear. The easier you live a simple life, the happier you will be. Sharing happiness is the real purpose of happiness. When you search for yourself, you don't find happiness. People become unhappy in the search of happiness because they look in the wrong place. To be happy is an art, and learning to be happy takes practice. Happiness is transferable when you accept yourself as you are. True happiness is only in Japanese colleagues who speak their hearts out. If you live with an open heart, you will feel happier. Happiness is not a destination, it is a path of movement. True happiness is in miracles, and the star means to live without fear. If you live an easy simple life, the skipper will be happier. Sharing happiness is the real purpose of happiness. When you search for yourself, you do not find happiness. People become unhappy in the search for happiness because they look in the wrong place. To be happy is an art, and learning it takes practice. Happiness is transferred when you accept yourself as you are. When you are free from the abilities of players, you have real friendships. Happiness is not an external achievement, it is an internal state of you. Happiness means living every moment to the fullest. If simplicity comes into your life, happiness comes to you. The biggest secret of happiness is to accept your uniqueness. When peace comes with you, happiness comes automatically. Happiness is when you accept life as it is. Happiness means living yourself fully. Happiness is in giving, not in getting. Happiness comes when you stop comparing with stocks. True happiness is what comes from relationships, not bondages. When you find yourself in every situation, ups and downs, you are happy. Happiness is not something that has been achieved, it is a feeling. When you surrender to life, the door to happiness opens. Peace is necessary for happiness, and peace comes from within you. Being happy is your natural nature, just feel it. Love is not for someone, it is a quality in itself. Love is not a relationship, it is a state. Where there is love, there are no conditions. True love does not ask, it just gives. Love is not sacrifice, it is transformation. There is no fear in love, only trust. Love is like a flower, it cannot be given by force. When you love, you just give, you don't ask. Love is an extension of your soul. Love is not a bond, it is the greatest freedom. When you accept someone completely, only then there is love. True love is when you teach yourself to love yourself. Love begins with self-love. Love is the deepest experience of life. Love is an inner force that makes us whole. The experience of love is possible only when you are completely open. Love is not a business, it is freedom. Love has no reason, it is natural. Where there is love, there is no worry. Love is the closest acquaintance with ourselves. Love takes us on a journey of our soul. When you are in love, you are closest to God. Love has no fixed form, it is changing every moment. Love is the invisible force that reflects creativity. Love is a neutral, it never ends. Love takes you beyond yourself. Love exists only in today, not in tomorrow, not in the future. Love is not a scientific emotion, it is a scientific emotion. Life has no meaning without love. True love gives freedom, not bondage. Love cannot be forced, it comes naturally. There is no place for the two in love. Love has no limits, it is infinite. In love you are intolerant of yourself, you are careless of yourself. Love takes us to the depths of life. Love is what makes us fully aware of the Creator. The experience of love brings us closer to our truth. Love is accepting yourself first, not anyone else. True love connects us with our true identity. Love is the peace that connects us with our soul. Accepting yourself is the greatest revolution. Life is not a race, it is a journey. True love gives freedom, not restrictions. When you laugh, the whole world laughs with you. Real wisdom is not in a story, it is within you. Never compare yourself with anyone, you are the best. Live each day as if it is your last. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be experienced. Meditation is not a practice, it is a way of life. Loving yourself begins, loving the world is its extension. Silence is also a dialogue, which is beyond words. Those who take risks cannot do anything important in life. Leave the past, it is not poor. Man is what he creates with his thoughts. Learn to give yourself most of what you want to give to others. Love and fear don't go together. The key to success is in adventure, not in fear. Every person is a deep mystery, he is called to. Your experience is your greatest friend. If you want a reboot, start with yourself. All answers are inside, don't look for them outside. Truth has no language, it just appears in silence. It is your right to be happy, you don't need someone else's freedom. Every difficulty is an opportunity to meet yourself. You will think less, you will feel the greatest. Truth is not what you know, but what you conquer. Change is the law of life, embrace it. The meaning of life is different, enjoy it. Your happiness is within, not outside. Follow your dreams, no matter what the useless world says. To be in love is not to be connected with someone, but to be connected with yourself. Without knowing yourself, you are nothing to see. Life has no purpose, its purpose is to enjoy it. True freedom is when nothing can be abstracted. Free you will fear less, and color more. Your spiritual journey begins from within, not from outside. Knowing yourself is true worship. The deeper you feel, the deeper you live. Becoming one with nature is meditation. You are what you think, so think positive.